Mother of ravens! I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign, it's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens. There are plenty of stones lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the soul stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like. Ah! Oh, my tiny bird heart. I have a bad feeling about this, Zoe.
Go. Leave. Turn around. Don't come any further. She's here.
I know this smell.
She's
Dog's doo-doo,
dangerous.
I think
incense,
this is a
and rotting
warning
flesh.
sign.
Smells like witches, all right. Is it my imagination? Or is the light changing? Is it getting darker? Am I going blind? Help! Do you hear voices? I hear voices. I don't like disembodied voices. Disembodied voices are never a good sign.
I feel strange. I felt this way before when I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border between waking and dreams.
The wicked witch is gone, but she is here now. She'll eat you up, like she ate all of us. She tricked us. She trapped us. She cooked us. She ate us. We're the children that never left. It's too late to save us. Save yourself. Go!
Who bothers me? Who bothers the Yaga?
Okay, so maybe not just a house after all. You have something that's not yours.
Leave, monkey.
Not until you give me the soul stone.
We do not know what you speak of.
Whoa, my whole body's tingling. I can change things. I can manipulate this dream. Cool. Please, I need to speak with the Yaga. There are 3 minds in there, but which one's the Yaga? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud, so strong. I can't keep listening. She's too strong.
We are here at the end of things. I warned you.
Let me go, you bitch!
She's awake. We told you to go. Get away. Run as fast as you can. Don't look back. It's too late.
She's so angry. Stop this! I don't want to fight you. I just want to talk to you.
I told you leave.
I think I need to get through that door. Stop trying to kill me! Oh, this sucks. Wait, the sky? Is this story time? But it's not like how I remember it. It looks older. It looks a lot older.
Aren't you a clever monkey? Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it. It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
Do not underestimate this one, sisters. There's something different about it.
Hello?
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat. Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
Is it not asleep yet? Lie down and shut your eyes, monkey. Let us feed.
That's not going to happen.
It answers back, like a thing with a mind of its own. A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something else, something powerful.
And you're the Wicker Witch of the
Now,
North.
there's no need for insults. We are...
The Yaga.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about you.
We?
The sisters. Bayeb, Ayaga.
Bayeb Ayar. Baba Yaga.
Older than time. Older than memory. Old as darkness. Always three. Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was one, and then everything unraveled. Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred and became legion. And the one became three. You are from across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
That's right.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
We thought there was only one dreamer.
You were mistaken.
Something made you. That's interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises. What do you want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Lux stole it first. Only fair that we stole it back. What do you want with it?
To bring it back where it belongs. To cure Lux. Lux is the
first dreamer. We know, oh, we know. You cannot teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the Soul Stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but Lux took it so that Lux could dream. We were there when Lux dreamed the first dream and the stars were born and everything came apart. If we give you the stone, we fade from memory. We will be forgotten. It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch.
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore.
I don't know. People need darkness. They need to be frightened.
Playthings. We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the soul stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories, all your dreaming powers. Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that gonna help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe looks nothing. Why should we care if the dream ends? Perhaps, if you give us a little morsel, a taste of you, what can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin, a secret, something dark, something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
I knew Reza wouldn't like the sausages I bought him for lunch that time. I did that because instead of giving someone I'm supposed to love and care for the thing he wanted, I did the opposite. And I did that because I was angry.
Lashing out in anger. But so what? Had you harmed him, we'd have something. Had you killed him, we might have been sated. But this is nothing.
I promised Hannah I wouldn't. I lied to Queenie about the campaign. I lied to someone who was only looking out for my best interests, and I did it for my own selfish gains.
A small lie, confessed and forgiven. Why do you offer us this? It will barely fill our mouths, let alone our stomachs.
I didn't tell Baruti the truth about the... I lied to a friend because I didn't have the guts to tell him the truth.
A coward's lie, a tiny, tasty morsel, but it only makes us more ravenous.
I promised Hannah I wouldn't tell Queenie where she was hiding, but I did it anyway. I betrayed a friend's trust and revealed her secret to someone else.
Not a betrayal. Not a selfish lie, not cowardice. This nibble tastes like ash and only serves to stoke our ravenous hunger.
Still, we'll take this little piece of you. It belongs to us now, and you'll have no memory of it.
And in exchange, you'll give me the Soul Stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The Soul Stone is ours. We need it.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be all alone. Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have what you're asking for. I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions. I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing. And if I fail to bring the Soul Stone to the first dreamer, Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made that brought us here. It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone. But you must do one thing for us in return.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I don't think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good. Good. Here is the soul stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the dreamer monkey is the only one with that power.
How do I get there?
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
And a clever monkey, beware the wizard of lies.
He schemes, he plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did, but now...
There's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now leave.
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again.
She's letting us go. What did you do? We're free. Time to go. Thank you, dreamer. Find Luke's. Save the dream.
Is this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible.
I used my wits to defeat the Yaga.
Wits? Wits? Well, what you lack in humility, human, you make up for in spirit. Tell me, fearless hero, how you survive Yaga? You strike bargain like witches of old? Do you serve Yaga now?
I don't serve anyone. I don't have time to talk about the Yaga. We talked, and then she let me go.
You talk? You talk with Yaga, and then she let you go? Oh, mole think there's more to story that human isn't telling.
Maybe there is, but I'm in a rush.
You got the soul stone?
You carry soul stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder.
I have Lux's soul stone. I need to take it north, to the Ula.
Ula?
You know them?
I heard of Ula in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map.
Maps deceive.
We don't have a week.
Rushing into anything is unwise. You carry Soulstone to Ula for what reason?
To return it to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ula?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know this is hard to believe, but I promise.
I believe. Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. You'll be with Ula in less than 2 days.
She said someone would come, but
Not to worry. Leap fur know well enough for both of you.
what will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe.
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness coming. Nothing lost, nothing gained.
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben.
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe and symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house before it was raided by Azadi soldiers, under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Gien? The prison camp for magicals? Light. Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Gian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into the...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways, and one of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
That's a possibility, but I still think...
Besides, one of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records. I'll climb the fence, enter the camp, create a distraction. I look like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator in the records. That tower looks like a good place to start.
Where do we meet?
If we make it that far, I'm sure we'll figure something out. Try not to die. You still owe me your life.
Oh, I intend to stay alive. I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Gien. The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in. This wasn't the wind and weather. The Necromancer's head has been broken off by brute force, intentionally. The Necromancer King of Gien. It's steep and slippery. I don't see how I can climb. This side of the wall is too steep and without footholds. I don't think I'll be able to scale it from here. I remember reading about him when I was a boy. He was the very symbol of dark magic, a cautionary tale for impressionable children. That's where I'll look for the administrator's office, on the upper floors of the Necromancer's Tower. The Necromancer's open hand appears high enough to grant access to the wall. It's steep and slippery. I don't see how There's nothing for me to grab hold of. There's nothing for me to grab hold of. It's too smooth. There are no footholds. There's nothing for me to grab hold of. This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it. This looks like a good... light. Got it. Camp's larger than I thought. There must be thousands of magicals here. Are they planning to just murder them all? The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
What exactly did they die from?
Some kind of... They're keeping an eye on the grounds below.
Must be headed
The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
See anything?
Nothing. I could have sworn.
Maybe it was just a bird.
You don't think I can tell the difference between a man and a bird?
It's dark.
It's dark. Just shut up and keep your eyes open.
I owned a far glass once. It helped me keep tabs on the street gangs in Sadir. But they're keeping... The guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the hundreds of dead magicals. They're They're dragging bodies into the factory to burn them. But why? What are they doing in this shadow-cursed place? They're dragging bodies into the factory to burn them. But why? What are they doing in this shadow-cursed place?
Who goes there?
It's a doorway of some sort, but there's no handle or apparent means of opening it up. It's a doorway of some sort, but there's no handle or apparent means of opening it up.
Who goes there? Who goes there? Who goes there?
Hundreds and hundreds of bodies. They can't all have perished from natural causes.
Not just any wizard. The necromancer king of Gien. They say he hunted humans.
But wasn't he human himself? Well, he looks human from the statues.
A shape changer then. Or maybe he was a blue hide, like them Dolnari down there.
Who goes there?
Can't tell.
Feels cursed.
If it was cursed, don't you think something bad would have happened by now?
Maybe something has. We just don't know it yet.
Liko. Shadow. Well, that's one way to create a distraction. It appears Liko's been stirring things up. Liko. Shadow. Well, that's one way to create a distraction. With this, I'd be able to see halfway across Sadir, and it ought to help me see quite far, even in this darkness.
Who goes there?
I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions. I should wait for the guard to return. This is much nicer than the far glass I once owned. That one was chipped and bent. This is pristine.
Who goes there?
I won't be able to see what the guard's up to from this angle. I won't be able to see what the guard's up to from this angle. I should wait for the guard to return. That archway must lead into the castle proper. I should wait for the guard to return. I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions. I should wait. It. I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions. The administrator's office will be somewhere on this floor, I'm sure of it. Management always picks the topmost floor. That's the symbol of the servants' trade. The attendants and domestics, the Makers Guild. They're responsible for construction and maintenance, not administration. That, I believe, is the official seal of the Office of Scientific Progress. There were whispers of their existence in Sadir, but I knew of no one affiliated with the division. They're a new arm of government, and unlike most other offices, they appear to answer directly to someone on the council. I'd say this is the best place to start looking for prisoner records and incriminating documents. Locked. Locked. Locked.
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fallows may have the wits of a mine bug, but some nights I swear he's right. This stone tomb is cursed. What in Shadow's name? Oh, come on, open up, you... Hey, what's going on? Who are you? If I just jiggle it... Oh, goddess take me, now it's even more stuck. What are you doing here? Where did you come from? With my shadow cast luck, it'll break and I'll lock one of the sisters inside the privy. There goes my cushy assignment. Alarm! We have an intruder! Alarm!
If one of these things fell over, it would create quite a racket.
Hey, what's going on? Who are you? What? Who's there? Fallows, is that you, you dunce-headed fool? This didn't just topple over on its own accord. I knew it. This place is cursed.
Need to jiggle it just right. Come on. Come on. Those years spent on the streets of Sadir continue to pay off. If I don't return the keys right now, the guard may sound the alarm.
That's what this place is. Come first light, I'm asking for a reassignment.
It appears to be pointing at something in this office. The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories. The Dolmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to fever and bleeding rashes. It died in blessed agony. The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dolmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name? The First Mountain, one of our seminal religious texts. The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor. It doesn't budge. Locked. It doesn't budge. Locked. Azadir. It's been a long time. There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice. Azadir. It's been a long time. Whose skulls are those? They don't look old enough to belong to the Necromancer King. There's something odd about that wall. What's the administrator doing with that? Why would they need an anatomical chart? It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir. It's been decapitated, like all the other statues in this place. Mother Utana made me memorize much of this book when I was 12. I've tinkered with knitting in the past. It's an honorable and it doesn't budge. Must be locked. It doesn't budge. Must be locked. The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. These statues can't be new. The Necromancer must have had them made when he ruled the island. 1,000 years. A man would have had to be mightily pleased with his own countenance to surround himself with these abominations. I don't think I'm quite done here. The Necromancer King's lost his head. I wonder why they've all been removed. Soon, goddess willing, I'll return home and pass. There's a straight drop to the ground. I couldn't escape through here even if I had no other choice. It's sickening. It's sickening. I still feel a bit queasy looking at it. And I still remember every page as though I read it. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. It's... The wall feels different from the other walls. This necklace has 6 suns and 6 moons. It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir. Locked. It doesn't budge. Locked. It doesn't budge. I've tinkered with knitting in the past. It's an odd locked. It doesn't budge. Must be locked. Locked. It doesn't budge. Must be locked. I don't... What's the administrator doing with that? Why would they need an anatomical chart? This necklace has 6 suns and 6 moons. It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir. 1,000 pages, densely printed, memorized. Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dalmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively... Goddess. Locked. The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor. a stone head, belonging to one of the statues. It appears to be pointing at something in this office. Goddess, what is this abomination? This is not defensible. This is madness. It's too dark to... What is that? Down there. It's too dark to... What is that? Down there. Are those... bodies?
You made it. For a while there, I didn't think you would, but those guards... Standards have fallen. I may need to behead someone, set an example. Goddess, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now. I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
What are you doing to that body?
What body? Oh, this body. It's not really a body. It's still alive, so technically, it's a person. Albeit a magical, so not technically a person either.
A magical? Is that... Bib? Is that Bib?
Is that what this thing is called? I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
Let him go!
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes. I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true. Do you think me too presumptuous? I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and... I'm so disappointed right now.
She's hurt. Let the boy go. He's harmless.
But that's not really true, is it? It may be a child today, but soon it'll be a big blue brute with a serious axe to grind. Besides, this is serving an important purpose. A sacred purpose.
You're insane.
Insane? But you don't know what we're doing here, what we've accomplished. And here I was, hoping the Apostle would understand. This camp is a research facility, Kian, not a prison, not a death camp. We're doing very important work. In the last 5 years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
What cure?
The cure. For magic, of course. We're creating a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread like wildfire across all continents. Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals, they will die. Every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe. We're doing science here, not black magic. You see, we started with the Dolmari plague, but then it weakened. And the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants. Anything infected by magic is cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
Why are you doing this? I'm no longer the Apostle.
I know, but I don't believe you've completely abandoned your faith or your humanity.
You're wrong. I don't. This is madness.
That saddens me, Kian. It really does. I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm a scientist. We're simply trying to wipe out magic once and for all so that humanity can be safe. You must see that. You must see the good in that.
You're evil.
Evil. What magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil. Those precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they... and what they did to me afterwards. We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. One shot, and they'll come running through that door. Of course, you'll already be dead. You'll be...
Watch out! Careful! It's a necklace traditionally worn by a sister. It signifies her standing within the 6 circles of Sadir.
You'll pay for this, Kian, you'll...
Once again, my reflexes prove superior to yours.
I would have dodged this bullet.
You don't dodge bullets.
Try me. So what's going on here?
Long story.
Who's she?
I'll tell you later.
Help me! Oh, Goddess, help me! I command you!
Sounds like she's very upset.
She is. So, what have you been up to?
Freeing prisoners, arming...
Sounds fun.
It was. Huh. Is that Bip?
It is.
Stand down, Dolmari. What in Shadow's name is going on?
Down there.
Down.
Get me out of here.
Do you want to explain what's happening here?
Please, Mia. Ask your men to stand down.
Fine. But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean...
I will. You may want...
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, mistress.
And the ceremony?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap Moon's Eve as planned. The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to.
And the prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
This is the beginning of a new era.
Indeed it is, Miss. Such a pity Harmy isn't here. Where is the General, Mother?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he... Mistress, did you know about this?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, sister.
Of course. It is a pity, though. After all, were the resistance to fall in his absence and the...
Man, that was a steep climb. I'm actually surprised you made it this far. To be honest, I was expecting you to lose foothold and tumble to your death, or for a rock slide, or for one of those ghastly flying things to attack us. I'm really glad I have wings. It's a long way down if you slip and fall.
Thanks, Crow. That's more than enough.
Happy to help. That's what I'm here for.